Alright. We have some variety of game here that is actually looking a little bit, maybe not the most amazing. It's kind of a weak board with no extra gains. So that's interesting. I think I probably want to start with a Groom and Vassal with it. Like, we'll have ways to set up Vassal later and Passage, and I don't think I really want to be... kind of want to work up to Colony just with Vassals, maybe a single Platinum, longer term. So, I don't think putting in Hideout first is at all correct. Let's do the Groom. There's so many good things to gain with Groom. It'll work how it does. Vassal and Groom probably just collided, so that's ugly. Not that like hitting 5 is that big of a deal. I'm just gonna actually take Crossroads right here. I'd be pretty happy about that. Suppose I could also take another Vassal if I'm like thinking that I'm gonna see Vassal Groom something next turn. Like Vassal Groom, 2 coppers, estate. That would be a pretty garbage draw. No such thing. Hopefully we do see the Groom here. I'd like to take like 2 hideouts, if possible. Okay, yeah, we do. So yeah, let's take the 1 hideout. I think the second hideout's gonna be better than another Groom for now. That sounds right. I think a Journeyman's kind of out of the question. Maybe not. I mean, we're gonna have 2 villages in here. Alright, let's do the Journeyman. Might end up regretting that. I don't think my opponent's crystal ball is like any good at all. It's like, okay, probably. This looks good, doesn't it? This looks absolutely incredible, in fact. Would I like another hideout? This was just amazing. I probably like just want another hideout and another Groom. That's my feel on it. Anyways, seeing the Journeyman right there was super lucky, and even seeing it here is lucky, especially if I find a village. I'm gonna tend against estate trashing heavily. I wonder if I just worm this. Like, what's going on down here? A couple Grooms, some hideouts. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna worm this and maybe take another Vassal. This is gross. So both hideouts ended up going to the bottom, which is really quite sad. Especially if I'm going to be shuffling here, I need to get an additional village in. I could grab another estate, but that seems terrible. So I might be looking at something like Mining Village Crossroads right here. Just, given this. I need the village in there to support the Journeyman. That was interesting shuffle. I guess with the crystal ball, you're going to make that shuffle pretty much no matter what, so it's not like it's a big deal that it happened. It doesn't make it a good shuffle, it just makes it a shuffle. That happened. think I'm actually going to name copper here, despite the fact that I kind of want copper. Just from the perspective of, yeah, okay, this sucks. I might just trash Hideout. No, let's be sane and trash an estate. What do I actually want to hit here? That's another question, isn't it? Don't play that. I actually, like, genuinely just want to take, like, 2 villages and another Journeyman, I think. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Naming copper there might have been really dumb, but it did get me to the end of the shuffle, so I can't really complain that much. I think I can complain about this one more. Let's go ahead and grab a passage now. I don't know if another Journeyman's really in order. Probably is. Just given everything I've seen. Like, I think I'm in pretty good shape right now for, like, just having this deck start greening. The main thing that's missing from it is a lot of trashing. So, oh well. I don't know how you're doing relatively. I guess you've gotten 1 extra copper out, or 1 extra copper out and 1 fewer estate. So, it's probably fine. That is 9. That is going to be a platinum buy, or totally should be a platinum buy, I think. I guess you're a little low on draw. Journeyman might be a little bit better. I don't know. Both of the decks are a little bit more confused than they probably should be at this point in the game. Is I guess how I would describe them. At this point, I actually desperately do want to hit copper. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think name it. Or do I want to groom something in first? I'm just going to name it. Okay, let's continue to name it. This is the best we're going to do out of these Crossroads. I guess I can get like a drawn deck and then start grooming stuff. I like Vassals. Alright, let's do it that way. So like if I groom Vassal here. Secret Passage, put a Vassal on top, play horse but worm it, and we'll, I guess, play horse but worm it again. Worm it. Then I guess we'll worm the Crossroads, because it's there. You know, I think like at this point I can just colony fine. Like this seems okay, right? It's just colony. I'm not going to do any better than that on any turn, so like if I miss in the future and just buy Journeyman, whatever, like I'm doing alright. I guess there's a case where like I hit 1 somehow. I don't think that's happening. Like most of the things I could have bought platinum, I could potentially buy on a miss also. I somehow got up to 4 vassals, which was amusing. Yeah. I guess you're moving along well too, like you're probably gonna reach whatever number. 2. So yeah, that's going okay on your end, isn't it? That's pointing to me that I should be adding Groom this turn. right? Because, yeah. I guess there might even end up being a win this turn if I'm careful about it. Yeah, you add the Groom. That's sensible. I guess given that you can just reach Colony with what you have already. Although this... You're not there for like a win here, I don't think. So that makes things a little bit confusing. Yeah. It's definitely making me feel like I can reach this turn. That is a win. It's Groom. Or probably like Groom's Vassal's estates, something like that. Yeah, for sure. Okay. I guess I'm actually gonna be one short of this Groom win. Which is gonna make me just have to Colony and hope. So I did mess up last turn, is what this is telling me. I cannot pile Groom. And then Vassal. I would need another what's-its to do that. I guess my hope is that you somehow end up inconsistent. Like, I'm gonna need another Groom to have a chance at winning, or I'm gonna need a dud from you. One of the two. So, I would say I messed this one up. For sure. There is another Crossroads in there. I think this is fine to trigger. I do reach this turn. It's just this is a little bit ugly right here. It's like a question, do I take another Groom or not? I think I want a passage for sure. Like, you'll potentially have a win. If I don't take a Groom, I'm never going to be winning this game. Not like this anyways. I suppose you're also lower on Village, so one of the things I can do is just try to kind of count on you losing it. I think that's how I'm gonna operate this game. This is bad. I'm gonna hope that you dud at some point, which is looking not great with that Vassal hit. You could very well win right here. We'll see. I'm not sure that you're gonna have the actions. You did ditch a mining village. So, what did you hit last turn? You hit like 12? Okay. So the assumption is that you're going to have to yeah, I don't think you're going to have the actions to make it happen. Okay, yeah, you're just trashing Grooms now. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I can hope that you start, like, taking things that are bad, but it seems unlikely. Like mining villages, you know, things that'll allow me to actually get through and maybe win. The hope is that you miss Colony here, which you did, which is a really, really good thing for me. given that I'm winning with colonies, I'm just going to ditch this Groom and immediately fail. Oh my god. How does that happen? Man. Like, I put the passages in, right? This is awful. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to put another passage in, because what else is happening? That was totally disastrous. I don't think my fault either. Well, I think you can win here. That's what I think. We'll see. You should be trashing these if you're actually going for the win. Man, that was so bad. To just totally miss like that is just... It's unfathomable, really. I mean... It's like... unbelievable. Genuinely unbelievable. You do only have 2 Journeymen, but you do have Crossroads that can draw quite a lot. So I have to hope that you didn't find one of those this turn. It's looking like you didn't. I think you probably are still going to hit 8, maybe. No, you're going. You're going. You trash another Groom, so this is not going to be a win. That's the good news. The bad news is that, like, shoot. The bad news is I don't really see a way that I can win here. Well, if you take out the last mining village, now at this point it actually will be possible with just the 1 Groom to come back around and pile out Groom and mining village. It'll be a bit of a trick, but it should be doable, regardless of what you buy. So that's good. Like, I don't know how good my action space is for that, but it will be theoretically possible. Despite, gosh, that last turn was something else. So, I mean, we're gonna go for it here. Let's see, what did I didn't see much copper last turn, so I guess we're gonna be naming copper. Do I want to be trashing these mining villages, or do I think it's unnecessary? I think I need to trash 1. Sounds right. We can wait on it, though. We can wait on it. Top, a Journeyman, which will name copper, which there's at least 1 in there. Passage. I guess I might actually put the coppers to the bottom and try to get a bigger Crossroads. That sounds reasonable. I think I need to play both and we'll end up needing to play both hideouts. Bottom. Shoot. I need to play both hideouts. What kind of points do I need to buy? Colony? I may have already blown it, actually, by not trashing these things earlier. Put a mining village on top, and let's trash it. Okay. Crossroads time. Alright, Groom needs to gain Groom. He's gonna Vassal. Sure, play the horse. Groom needs to gain Groom. Vassal. Sure, play the horse. Groom needs to gain Groom. Hideout, trash that. Groom gains Groom. Hideout, trash that. Horse. Okay, Groom gains mining village, and then I do have exactly 11. Ooh. Okay, well, we overcame the one super nasty dud in the middle, and did come out with it. You definitely made a mistake taking the second to last mining village, I think. I needed to get another Groom a turn earlier also, and that was that. So, I'll see you all.